Okay, folks, in this video, I'm going to show you how to join groups by selecting an individual's username to join groups by. So you're picking someone that has some groups that you want to be a member of that you are currently not a member of. So you're going to pick a person on Facebook, and this will be somebody that's in your niche that you are trying to basically just gather some groups from so that you can join them. So the reason why this option is very popular is because you don't want to have to go out and do the heavy lifting. You just probably want to find a leader or someone in your niche that has already done heavy lifting in terms of finding those groups that you could post to that are all in the same niche. You pretty much are just trying to locate that person. And the best way to do that is just to go to a Facebook group that's in your niche and try to find that person, that leader, or that go-to person. And like I said, you could have just eliminated a lot of time. So that's what that option is there for. Anyway, let me go ahead and load my details up here, and we can just do this real quick. So we're going to join some groups. I'm going to just bring my Facebook. I'm just going to bring this over here real quick. And as you can see, I'm a member of some groups. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to do this in real time. And I'm just going to see here. Okay. They're holding up checks. Okay, great. Let's check out this individual. So let me click on his profile. All right. I just want to see something here real quick. Okay. Okay, great. So you see when I clicked on his profile, his name, it brings up the URL to his profile on Facebook. This is his profile page, right? We're not friends or anything like that. You don't have to be friends with a person to see what I'm looking at right here. Now, his username is everything behind the Facebook.com / So this is his username, Jerome.Cabo, right? That's what I want. I want his Facebook username. I'm going to place that right there. All right. Now, here's some things that I want to look at before I actually start the software. I want to make sure that this gentleman has groups. As you can clearly see, he does have groups, 654 to be exact. So there's 3 ways you can find out what groups, open groups, that is, this gentleman has that I can go ahead and join. So what I want to do, and I'm going to show you way number one. Way number one is I could put a / and then type in groups behind his Facebook username. And when I do that, it's going to bring up a page like so that has all of the open groups that he's a member of, right? This is what I want to see. The second way I could do this, the same thing, is if he has this option enabled, is go over to the more drop down, select groups, and it's going to bring up the same page. All right, let me go back to his profile page, and if he has that option enabled as well, it's going to be on the bottom left hand side of his profile page. If I click on groups, it takes me to the same page. That's 3 ways you can get there. Now, if you just tried to do what I just showed you, you could not do it because either one, that option is turned off, or 2, he just hasn't joined any groups. He or she, they just haven't joined any groups. You're not going to be able to do that. So I would find someone else. Okay. So that's how it works. Pretty simple. This page is showing his open groups only, not his closed groups or his secret groups, because there's 3 types of groups within Facebook. So I took his username by coming here. This is his username right there in Facebook, not the whole URL. Just what's behind the Facebook.com / That's his username. All right. So this gentleman, he's a member of 654 groups. We're not going to be joining 654 groups at any point. I would highly advise you to maybe not look to join in any more than 50 groups a day. I'll have a video on my recommendations on what you should join. Now, there's 3 different options here. We're going to select in this video, select another Facebook user to join open groups from. That's where we are getting the username in terms of when we select this option, you need their username, okay, their Facebook username. Now, the next thing we're going to do is select the time frame. So we'll just select for this video 10 to 20 seconds. That's going to pick the random time in between 10 and 20 seconds. And we need to click the amount of, so if we're going to join groups that have more than X amount of members, if we choose 0, that means we're going to be joining all the groups, because any group that's on Facebook, you would think has more than 0 members, right? So you're pretty much going to be joining all of the groups. The higher the number, the least amount of groups you're going to be able to join. So there we go. We're just going to select 0 in this example. And then we have our criteria over here pretty much set. We have the username, and then we just need to come over here and select how many groups do we want to join. We want to join 16, 32, 48, 64, 80, 96, or 112. For example, here we're going to say 16. If you decide you want to join a number less than 16, then just stop the software. But the reason why I had to do it like this is because Facebook, for the open groups option, displays only 16 groups per page, okay? So we'll select 16, and this middle column here, you don't even have to worry about that because that's not applicable to this option here in the drop down. So we'll cover these in another video. Anyway, that's it. My login details information is over there. Let's go back to the Join Groups tab, and let's go ahead and click Start. Software is going to start. Okay, press OK. So if you are already a member of a group, it's going to skip that group, okay? It's not going to go ahead and try to join it again. It's just going to skip the group. All right, so let's see. We're going to let this join 2 groups, and then we're going to stop the video. I'm not going to join 16 groups. So the software is going to go ahead and gather those groups for you. And then it's going to go ahead and proceed to join all 16 groups. Like I said, we're not going to let it join 16 groups. We're just going to let it join 2. And then that's going to be it for this video. So it's going to join this group if it meets the criteria, meaning that it has more than 0 members, which it does. So as you can see, the software went ahead and joined that group for you. It's going to wait the specified amount of seconds, in between 10 and 20 seconds. So I think it was 18 seconds that it chose. All right, let's go on to the next group. Like I said, if I wanted to just stop the software or pause it, I could do that. It's going to join this group. I really need to go through and turn all these notifications off. All right, so it joined that group. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause the software. In this in the video here, you've seen that it joined 2 groups. If it doesn't meet the criteria, meaning that it doesn't have X amount of members or whatever, it's going to skip that group. So I just wanted to just show you exactly how you would run this option here for selecting another Facebook user to join open groups from this. They're open groups, okay? Because their closed groups and their secret groups are not visible. So anyway, folks, that's it for this video. Check out the other videos, and we'll see you there.